Hello and welcome to another homebrew update on my triple brews. So today I've actually barreled up the orange juice wine, and it's still slightly sweet, but what happens is obviously I don't add stabiliser, I don't add finings. Stabiliser stops fermentation, finings strips it, gets rid of it, makes it clear basically. I don't do that. There's no need to. If it comes out slightly cloudy, it's not an issue. But it didn't last time anyway. So, the orange juice now is in the barrel in the middle. This fella. And that has got a nice alcohol content to it. It's still slightly sweet. So I'm leaving it here in the warm for a few more days. Probably till Sunday, because we're going to get warm temperatures on Sunday. Just to let it finish off fermenting. Now what happens when this sugar, because this sugar's still in there, it'll ferment itself out and it'll make the wine stronger anyway. Out, out. Pitfalls of having a nosy dog. And he's deaf as well, so you say out and he's like, what? Yeah, so that by Sunday I'm hoping that's going to be alright. The cherry juice wine. Let me take the lid off. So, I gave this a stir earlier. And I gave it a taste. So there you go. And with that, it's still quite sweet. At some stage I need to get a new bucket. I think this bucket's had its days. The lid's broke, and so you're not getting it going through the bubble. That or the red grape is harder to it's either that or the red grape is harder to ferment out basically. A lot of sugars in there, so I've given it a good swish around earlier. And again, if I need to barrel it, stick it in the shed and leave it a month for it to in its own way ferment the sugars out, then it's not a worry, And then finally, now this one, you can hear it, you can hear the bubbles. There you go. That was the apple juice wine. Now that was brewing in the barrel and it wasn't doing anything. Every time I looked at the barrel, nothing happening whatsoever. And I thought, right, here's where I'm going to play a little blinder. So a few hours ago, the orange juice that was in here, I put into this barrel. But at the bottom of that orange juice, there's that sediment layer with the yeast, most of the yeast probably, in that sediment layer. Because obviously it does its bubbly thing, it goes down, falls to the bottom. Some yeast will still be in the orange juice wine, that's why it will get rid of them sugars for me. But the other, and I let it put a bit of the sediment through as well, just to make sure, as you do. Now with that, I left that much in the bottom of the orange juice wine, so there's going to be like a tinge of orange to the apple wine. But the main thing is, and as you can see, it's bubbling now, whereas it wasn't doing anything. So there's two things. There's two ways for that. Either when I did the apple juice wine, the hot water, it was too hot, killed the yeast. That's perfectly probable. Or it was just a bad batch of yeast. But now, I put it in there earlier, and as you can see, it's got 6 kilos of sugar to burn through, and it's bubbling away very fast. Not as fast as like if you was doing a spirit brew, but it's bubbling away at a nice rate, and that will start getting rid of some of that sugar, and hopefully I'll have me 90 bottles of wine, which would be good, especially if this is going to last a few months. We all need 90 bottles of wine. Fair play. Right, anyway, thanks for watching. See you soon. Cheers.